Hey guys, this is Barry Mother Chief Blogger. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. And I just returned from church today, 30th December, and we just had this breaking news that just came on radar and says Assemblies of God head pastor killed at church premises in Tema. Wow, this is heartbreaking. The head pastor of the Central Assemblies of God Church at Tema Community 4, Reverend Dr. David Nabegmado, was stabbed to death Sunday morning at the church premises where he was preparing to deliver a sermon. According to information gathered by Graphic Online, the deceased was accosted by an assailant said to be his nephew while moving from the church office into the main auditorium for the day service at about 9 a.m. today. Reverend David was scheduled to minister to the church on Sunday when the incident occurred. The reason for the attack is not readily known, but we've gathered that Reverend died at the Tema General Hospital where he was taken for treatment. The police have since picked up the suspect identified as Francis Nabegmado and has also retrieved the weapon, which is a knife, which was used to stab Reverend. A second suspect yet to be identified has also been arrested, as Graphic Online also gathered this information. So Francis is said to have lived with Reverend for some time now, and the video that you just watched, and we are coming to play another one, depicts the scene at the church premises immediately after the attack when Reverend was on his way to a health facility. Reverend Alfred Kwaku Akumbie, Greater Accra East Regional Secretary of Assemblies of God Church, confirmed the killing of the Assemblies of God head pastor at Tema Community 4 to Graphic Online. So in the video below, Reverend Akumbie explained that, in the video that you're about to watch, explained that he was called and informed about the incident and that it was the General Superintendent, Reverend Dr. Frimpong Manso, who informed him that something had happened at Community 4 Central Church. So he confirmed that from Reverend, and he confirmed that Reverend David was pronounced dead at the hospital. So Reverend Akumbie had some nice words about the late Reverend and said that he was loving and caring. The killing said has brought the issue of security for pastors to the fore, and they would be discussing it. I actually happens to be an Assemblies of God member myself at Miracle Life Assemblies of God at Ablekuma branch, and this is truly a heartbreaking story. And yes, I also agree that it's high time that we discuss the securities of some of our pastors, because this is very critical that a suspect, an assailant could just walk into auditorium and then gun a pastor down. Let's hear what you think. The video is also below. Comment below what you think. Comment, and authorities will definitely be reading your comments, so make sure you comment. The name is Chief Blogger, and thank you for subscribing as well.
Here's somebody, their father. You are talking of a spiritual father, somebody who have been caring for the congregation. People that he has supported them financially, help people, school them. If we want to recap the good things that this man of God has done, we will not be able to finish it. He's such a lovely and caring pastor. So of course, if this thing has happened, everybody will be down.
So going forward, what's going to happen in the church? What are you going to do now? Is the church going to sit down, and what's going forward?
Going forward, I think that I will also, I will inform my regional superintendent about it, and maybe at our EC meeting, that is Executive Presbytery meeting, it's possible we'll look at, I mean, if the need for security, to provide security for the pastor. Yeah, so that in fact we can curtail anything of that sort to happen.
Okay, are we going to have a fresh pastor taking over from the next Sunday?
In fact, for now, what is going to happen is that, you know, the church has associate pastors, so they will be handling the whole thing. Then the EC, we have what we call the EC. They do the posting, they do the transfers, they do the replacement. And so with what has happened, I think after the burial, hopefully, Pastor, we don't know what will happen, the decision that will be taken. Either the next senior associate pastor will take over, but we don't know. The issue is that it is the EC, they do the posting.